Yellow. The Dunning-Kruger effect, in which poor performers in many social and intellectual domains seem largely unaware of just how deficient their expertise is. Their deficits leave them with a double burden. Not only does their incomplete and misguided knowledge lead them to make mistakes, but those exact same deficits also prevent them from recognizing when they are making mistakes and other people choosing more wisely. Bertrand Russell. The trouble with the world is that the stupid are so sure and the intelligent are full of doubt. This makes absolute sense. After all, the more you understand, the more you are humbled by your own realization of ignorance, how much more you don't know but can know. That's quite ironic, isn't it? Knowledge and understanding, it humbles you, it fills you with more humility. When you understand this, the contrary makes perfect sense. The less you understand about a given field, the easier it is to brandish confidence. So now, you may have noticed this yourself, but also, you may have noticed that less competent people are typically just louder. You are regulated hormonally for your perceived sense of status in an environment. I'm sure all of you have noticed this to some extent. Some places you are perfectly comfortable, cool. It's just easier for you to have a conversation in those environments, but other environments, especially ones you are new to, you can end up feeling stifled. A public speaker who's established comfort, there's almost an ease in their ability to project their voice. Of course they do exercises to strengthen their voices, tonality, of course things like that help. But I've also had a partner, she in the past worked at a speech arts academy, and one of the things I've noticed is if for whatever reason a student or sometimes even a teacher, they feel off for some reason, tension, anxiety, it can happen, we are all human after all, their biology, from there it stifles their voice. They can't express the full range of what they have built and established. In that way, on a biological level, the way they feel, it has restricted their full capacity to express themselves. If you've given a presentation in front of a classroom, you know this feeling very well. Depending on how confident you feel, even if you don't do vocal exercises, it's just easier to project your voice. Project your voice. Project your voice if you feel comfortable. Now you understand why high-level martial artists are often so humble. A lot of them recognize that you have to put yourself out there to make it in a competitive business model. But at its core, some of the nicest people you can meet are literally fighters who could, in a matter of seconds. Nonetheless though, you often notice they're so full of humility. They're nice and humble. Not only are they comfortable, but they too have had a rigorous process humbling them on their climb. On top of that, they still know how much they do not know, as they've dedicated their lives to a process of understanding. Understanding and knowledge paradoxically illuminates how much one does not know. But here comes the tragedy. Think about the most popular artists. They usually aren't the most talented, the most skilled in their respective craft, are they? I'm sure many of you have recognized this yourselves. Genius, it often goes unnoticed until time inevitably tells the truth for them. But to what we see at the surface, the confidence possessed by those ignorant, that's perhaps the great trick, if you think about it. When it comes to what we respond to, mirror neurons, it's more so an ability to make us feel what they feel. Thus, it isn't the work they put forward itself, more so the emotions they transfer to us via their own state. Even if understanding softens your voice with humility, when you understand the paradox, philosophy, it can reverse this feeling not by pandering to you, but by making you more courageous against the unknown. I do not know everything. You do not know everything. We never will. That is eternally shaky ground. What you can know, though, is your character, the time and effort you've put forward in order to just understand a spark in that ocean of darkness. Let that be what lets the world hear you. Not that you know everything, but the trust in the work you've put forward. Because if more people did that, we'd have more genuine understanding rise to the top of trending than Dunning-Kruger certainty, paradoxically fueled by one's own ignorance. Until next time, peace.